Oh, now there's a delay in your voice now.
See, we gonna see.
The picture looks good.
Oh, now.
Girl, hush. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay, bad. There we go. Hold on. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. Actually took a little nap before I got on.
I've been trying to get me a freaking. I had to end the Patreon. Hold on. I've been trying to get myself a little nappity nap in there too. It just wasn't going down like that.
Mm-mm. It was too much happening.
It was entirely too much happening. First of all, today, just from the moment I done woke up all the way until now, it was just too much going on. How was your day? I'm hoping you had a better day than me.
My day was good. I can't even complain. It was pretty quiet at my job. So it was nice and smooth. I had a little half a day. So I was able to escape early just to get my mind together, my thoughts together.
Ooh.
How was your day?
It was that way. It was definitely challenging. It was a little all over the place. But to God be all the glory, everything came together. Now I can't say, everything was all peach king. From the school district all the way to family. They stressing me out.
Not the school district, girl. I thought school was over with.
Camp, summer camp.
Oh, you with the summer camp. Yeah,
Summer camp. And you do all the things and they tell you to do it early.
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
And then they're still requesting paperwork and payments and stuff. Like, come on.
Not the payments, but more so, I gotta end this one more time. I'm sorry, not the payments, but more so like, hey, we know you scheduled everything 2 months in advance, right? Hear me out though. We won't be having the camp next week. What?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all better find a field trip to go to or something. Y'all better drop these kids off at the library because I don't want them.
I already done paid the money. It took me I had to rob Peter to pay Paul just to do it. Astronomical prices. And then you telling me what?
Okay, because I don't have no children because all of them are right here in play school. How much does daycare summer camp cost?
For those who are wondering, some of them are $600 per week. Others, the average is about $300 to $350 per week. And the best offer that I was able to find was around $200, $250
per week.
Per week.
Yeah, no. These kids are going to be dropped off at the library every goddamn day.
Exactly.
$200 was the cheapest?
$100 was the cheapest, but for that $100, they're not doing
what you need them to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For $100, I would like for them to go on trips or whatever the case may be, but that's $100. $100 gonna get what you pay for.
That's right. That's right.
It's still a good median price, but she'll be able to, be more involved in arts and crafts, STEM. She'll, stimulate her brain. Corner. They won't just be sitting in and then going outside.
Right. That's boring.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. And the STEM camp, they're like, hey, we're canceled for next week. It was only 4 days to begin with.
Y'all just wait a minute. Y'all just started 4 days ago and y'all already canceling?
Yeah, all right.
No, hell no. See, this is why my kids go to work with me every day. Bring your kids to work with. It's me. That's me. Hi, you guys on YouTube. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for joining in to the Divine Gossip.
I didn't come to talk about my problems.
No, but that shit is crazy. Listen, that's called inflation. Because I am gagging. You said $600 was the price. Well, are those kids going on a damn road trip or flying out somewhere?
They doing the same thing that the kids is doing.
It's not $600 is not like a gold pass or diamond pass.
So the $650 camp is the one that baby Godiva wanted to go to for pottery class. And it pays for her tuition and her materials. And they give her lunch.
Oh.
If need be. It's from like 9 a.m. all the way until 4:30 p.m. So I get it. You know, that stuff ain't cheap. The materials, using the ceramic machine, because I do remember that in middle school.
Yeah.
When, you know, make your stuff and then you stick it inside that machine and it heats it up. You remember.
To make it hot and harden it up.
The clay. And I do remember her telling us, like, she can only turn it on a certain amount of time, so we had to get it done by a certain date, our project. So I do understand that aspect, but still, like, this ain't like gonna be.
Girl, like, ooh, you got expensive taste, little girl.
You know your internet needs got expensive taste.
I'd be like, man, back in my day, my mama just threw me in the backyard all day, every day for the whole summer. She said, here's a hose. Y'all play with the hose, and there's a tree. Climb the tree. Y'all got 12 hours.
If I could, I would. But she didn't. Internet needs
Times are hard. It's real hard out here for a pimp. Because, man, how you guys doing out there in YouTube? Again, welcome to the Divine Gossip Podcast. We are here. We're going to discuss some topics. I'll be taking your questions on YouTube. If you guys want to see us both on your screen, head over to Real Godiva Goddess's Patreon or Substack, and you can watch us both there. But it's not. Just join me right here. You can hear her. You can watch me. I'll take your questions, baby. Hey, look at that dance. Hey, look at that dance. And I love the fact that you got a white sweater. I got a black sweater on. We look like black and white together. Hey, we match our background.
That worked one, but I was like, you ever have, like I said, you ever have a day where from start to finish, it was just like, rock the hill.
Yes.
And you like, fuck it, I just want to get to it. I just want to get to what I planned to do. Nothing goes to plan, even though you planned months in advance.
Yeah.
And you like, I'm not gonna do my makeup. I'm not gonna do my hair. I'm gonna brush it out. We gonna rock out today. That's it. Be like that sometimes. It really does.
I ain't mad at it either. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Oh well, Taco Bell. Everybody can go to hell.
I'm gonna do what you and your sisters was doing on Memorial Day after this.
It was good. You know what? Again, I can't complain. My ass was out. I was shaking it. I was having some drinks. My sisters were here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could not complain. I had a real good Memorial Day weekend. Then now my sisters are gone. I'm here by myself until the next party.
People always call me and stress me out.
Oh, you know I'm always gonna stress you out, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Sometimes I'll be needing somebody to talk to. But guess what?
What?
Have you had people notice you outside yet?
You know what? Not yet. But I'm pretty sure I will be. I noticed that in my comment section, people was like, you know what? You live in this area. So I'm like, oh shit, people are noticing where I live at. So I'm like,
now they dropping a dime on your ass.
Yes. But I have noticed, like, I did have a coworker. He came up to me. He was like, hey, my niece, she sent me this video about you. And I said, yeah, that's my coworker. And she said, oh my God, uncle, you know somebody famous? You work for some... And I said, listen, hold on, wait a minute, chief. Listen, wait a minute, chief. So yeah, he was like, oh wow, you're real popular out in the internet. So I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit like that, you know, just happened.
I wanted to say hi to my internet friends. I seen them in the market today.
You did?
She probably not gonna say hi back because we did have a conversation about, parasocial relationships, not with me and her, but like,
yeah,
crazy. And I gotta keep, Listen, say what you want, but I got a few cancer exes that it looks crazy.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. I'm a cancer.
Not you, but I got a couple of them. They hiding in the bush somewhere. So just be careful, because cancers are crazy. They jump out of a bush.
I will say we do get crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know y'all do.
I know. Listen, I get crazy, but I get crazy for the right reasons. I don't get crazy because I'm obsessed with nobody. Maybe a little bit.
I was gonna say, you sure? You sure about that?
I mean, it ain't Beyonce in the movie Obsessed. Like that white girl. I swear to God, I promise you, I'm not like that. I promise you, I'm not like
The
that.
worst part is y'all cancers and Scorpios are exact same. Y'all be obsessed and don't really want nothing.
Wait a minute. I want emotional support and somebody I could cry on. I'm just saying, I might be a little emotional roller coaster and a little bit crazy,
That's
but I'm always fun.
I'm a crybaby too. But after we cry it out, we gotta thug it out. And sometimes cancers be forgetting the thug it out part. Like,
oh no, not me.
We gotta thug.
Man, when you tell me to thug it out, I'm gonna thug it out hardcore.
It's only some. Like you cool, you thug it out. You know what I'm saying? You very level-headed. I have met some level-headed cancers, and I have met some.
So have I.
Baby. Scorpios too. So, and I'm a Scorpio moon, so I know. Like,
I was engaged to Scorpio.
A Cancer and a Scorpio engaged? That's crazy.
He didn't get my he didn't get my crazy side. I was so hurt. So I quietly left, and I think that was way more hurtful.
It is more hurtful when you say, you know what, this is beneath me, and you just dip out.
It was too much. I was living out in Texas. I didn't have no family around me. It was all his family. I was like, listen, this is too much. Let me get the fuck up out of here. So I shut every door quietly. I deleted everybody. Y'all can watch me through other avenues. Bye. Delete. Sorry.
Somebody said today, I'm just like that too. You are not wrong, Queen. You are not wrong. Because somebody said today, Leos love a good block button. I said, oh, I love a block button. I'll block a
You a Leo?
Yes.
Oh my God, my daddy and my mama are Leo. Oh my God, I'm surrounded by Leos.
Leos and Cancers just go together real bad.
We do though. We're fun. We definitely fun.
We're a good time. We definitely we complement each other very well.
For sure.
I'll say that. We're definitely the life of the party, 1000% party. Keep the good vibes going.
For sure.
We can cry together, we can party together. There is no in between.
All the time. And we definitely fight together.
Oh yes, we definitely, we're crazy. And then I'm a Leo with a Scorpio moon on top of that.
So, and you very overprotective, that means.
Extremely overprotective. And if it gets to the point where I feel like I'm overprotective and I'm the only one being like protected and I feel like it's not reciprocated, baby, I will deuce if that is evaporate out of your life. So
man, my favorite saying that I love to tell people, especially people that I have dated, is that, listen, once I'm done with you, you will never hear from me, but you will always hear of me. Know the difference, baby.
You ain't gonna find me where you left me at.
And here we are. Look it. They're probably all watching.
You know they are. You know they are.
Hi.
Leos are extremely possessive. Cancers are obsessive. But people are usually possessive and obsessive with us at the same time. So
I agree.
What can we do? Hey, everybody. It looks like people are joining in. They're finally trickling in. What about when you're in?
They're trickling in. How you guys? How are you guys doing on YouTube?
Hey, yo. We're so excited to be back.
Yes.
Did y'all miss us?
I know y'all did miss us because it was a week.
I see some signs coming up in the chat. I finally got my video.
Hi, y'all. Let me say hi to y'all. Let me say what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Hi, Imani.
Her.
Hi, Claudia. Angelina. How are you guys? Mr. John. By the way, if anybody's out there, I'm looking for a date for my birthday, July 14th.
Oh, wait, man.
My sisters don't put me to the challenge. They said, listen, we need you to go on a date. It's been a while. So I said, okay. So as we get the
How long
chats
you
up, huh?
How long it been?
It's been 6 years since I've been single.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
thought I was. It's been 3 years celibate. Woo woo.
I ain't mad at that.
Huh?
I said I'm not mad at that. I'm right there with you, bitch.
It's rough outside.
It's rough. It's a lot of diseases. It's a lot of viruses. It's sicknesses. It's too much coughing in my face. It's bad sex, bad breath. I mean, yes. Bad kneecaps, bad backs. I mean, I got to deal with that at my age. People.
Damn, Winnie. She said 10 years, single and celibate.
Wow.
I know she at peace for real.
Wow. Man, that's the highest peace. You got to be at peace. She done broke into her third eye.
Yes, she done had a Kundalini awakening.
Man, I want a Kundalini awakening.
We love that for you, girl.
We love
that for you.
Listen, I want the Kundalini awakening, but right now I don't want it on the third eye.
Child. 10 years? Here I was whining and complaining about my 3 years, and when he done made it 10 years, that's a peace.
That's congratulations, 10 years celibate. That's a good thing.
That means for a decade, Winnie girl, for a decade, you knew what we did, what we would refuse to admit out loud. You already knew it. And you was like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm good.
Can you imagine all the dick she's been ducking and dodging for 10 years? Oh my God.
Could you imagine? Jesus, Winnie, you a hot commodity.
She probably got to the point where she didn't even notice there was dick coming to her. It was just like she was Mr. Miyagi of dicks. Just slid right past. Not the Matrix.
She said, fuck that. I'm good, bitch.
Ooh, we have one over here. Unabashed, same years, 10 years abstinent, single, and no alcohol. She added the no alcohol on top of that. Damn, I applaud that. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 years on
level. Elite.
Listen, no dick, no man, no drink. Listen, I could do without 2.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
But all 3, even giving up drink.
5 years for her. Jesus.
That's good.
At first, actually, I was just about to say how y'all last so long, but then I remembered a nigga told himself out of some coochie quick. Do you hear me? Straight out some coochie. It don't take long. I could be ovulating and everything, and they'll talk to himself smooth off some coochie. You know what? Go ahead, get up out of here, my guy.
Not roll it back up inside the pants and be like, yeah, you know what?
Listen, did my pants right back up. I'm cool. Actually, now that I thought about it, because I don't got time for this shit. I could have been had my nut.
I'm done.
Went home, got me a nice glass of wine, and reached into my side drawer. This would have been done and over with. And I wouldn't have been this grossed out. You know what?
But you know, I am going to say something though, but here it is. Okay, so somebody over here said, I'm just going to say Love Ants got some nice technology. Ain't needed a man in years. And let me tell you something. Yes, some women just have enjoyed toys for the past couple years because men don't got the dick. Like either they don't got the right attitude, they living in their mama's basement, or
they got erectile dysfunction.
they got small dick dysfunction. Like it's just too little for my walls. You cannot break the walls of Jericho in here, so you need to go. So it's just a lot of factors. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been celibate myself as a gay man for the past 3.5, 4 years. And I'm gonna tell you, it has been pretty easy to me. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, as a gay man, not everybody is promiscuous like that. We don't drop it like it's hot, we don't give up the dick like, but also too, I just have noticed that I just can't give my energy to everybody. Cause I know how good of my dick is. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm in bed, I'm a passionate lover. Yeah, listen, I be putting my back. No, I'm not kidding. But listen, and I know if I'm a good lover and I know what I got and I know what my equipment got, listen, I'm not gonna share that with everybody because then I'm just giving up my secrets to everybody and everybody's gonna want it over and over. And I noticed that I did that in my 30s, and I was like, y'all calling me too much, and I want, you know what? No. And so I noticed that it was just about sex and not about I wanted something more. So I was like, fuck it. Yeah. I keep it to myself.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're not going to add lip for it. But I can 1,000% agree with you on that. I feel like I've outgrown a lot of the like weird things that I feel like I used to put up with a lot. Like it don't do it.
Yeah.
It don't do it at all. It's whack. And then a lot of the times, like it be coming from like I had three potential suitors recently.
Oh, she had 3.
Yeah, the hotline stays blinging. Okay, it stays moving off the floor. I'm not giving my number out, but they do be pressing. And the 3 individuals that I decided to give my number out to, they just happen to have each individually pissed me off in a way that made me say, I was enjoying my life before you decided to interrupt my flow.
That's some tea.
You disturbing my grinding with this foolishness. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead right back off to your mama. Don't call my phone. Matter of fact, you're blocked.
Period.
You're blocked.
Period.
You're blocked. Don't even worry about it, baby. We ain't gonna argue about it because guess what? You're blocked. You're blocked.
Now you did a whole Kirk Franklin. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. This relation is over. I mean, done. God, Lee sent him home to his mama. All 3 of them.
Child, one of them said, men like to be, asked me on a date and said, men like to be taken on dates and be spoiled too. Immediately blocked. Immediately.
That's the thing he told you?
Nigga, if you don't take that bullshit back to the bitch that broke your heart and stop playing with me.
I'm just saying. Girl, not that bad. No.
The bitch that broke your heart took from you and took from you and took from you. Now you looking to take from somebody else. Some of my men like to be spoiled too. Then go to your mama.
Girl, and that's the one who broke his heart.
Either way, go back to the bitch that broke your heart. I didn't have nothing to do with that. You're not about to come over here and say something. You the fuck, I only got one child. Yeah. Okay? She is dead. That is the only person. I don't even let her stress me to
period.
So, what the fuck is this?
Because
right back where you came.
Listen, because girl, once they start like saying, men need to be treated too, then what? Y'all need playtime too?
Men used to build houses.
I'm saying with their bare hands. With their bare hands. With their bare fucking hands.
You can be down in the comment section about whether or not you can be straight and carry a purse at the same time. Get the fuck out of my face.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, oil. Okay, princess. Go find the man that you want. You want me to be your man. I can't be
girl, man, I'm just saying. Some men do got it. A lot of men do got it twisted out here in these streets. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. If you ask me.
Child, let me stop being ghetto and eating all up in y'all face. I am so sorry. There's only one queen in this castle, and that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna stay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. How you guys in YouTube?
Hey YouTube! I don't know if y'all can hear me, but hi.
Can y'all hear Godiva? Let me know in the comments.
Y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
It's the bounce for me. I'm dying.
So my energy is up. Okay. We've been waiting for y'all to trickle on in. It's been about 25 minutes.
Yep.
We had a nice little icebreaker.
Little intro.
A period. So what we going? What we doing? What we at? What we doing?
Ooh, should we go the heaviest? Should we go the lightest? I mean, where should we go with this?
I think we should go heavy to light because I feel like they enjoyed that last time.
Okay. So, shit. Talking about protection then, and should we talk about Hanta?
Where the fuck is she? Where's she at?
Where is Hanta?
Chat.
Hanta has left the chat, correct. Don't you remember? It was about 3, almost 4 weeks ago that Hanta virus was introduced to us via a dirty ass cruise ship with some dirty ass people breathing in each other's dirty ass faces while sucking each other's dirty ass dicks while a dirty ass grandmother was dying up on the 3rd floor. She dead for the past 3 weeks and everybody on the goddamn cruise ship caught Hanta. So
Wait.
That's the story. That's the update. That's how it all started.
Father God in heaven, I feel like I'm fighting for my spot every day. Listen, every time I hear the story about how it all went down, I can't help but think about where my gas for her last breath. They conga in. Da.
Yes.
And don't let it have been like a little kid club in there with some meal dreams and nightmares playing in the background while she gasping for her last breath. They in the club tearing that bitch down. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was out of my shit. Grandma gasping for air.
Grandma is dying.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right, because grandma is dying, gasping for air while in a swimming suit and sarong.
In the middle of the ocean.
Well, technically she was definitely out in the middle of the ocean. However, she done passed. The woman was there for 3 weeks before they tossed her over into the ocean. Now, I did a little research, Godiva, and I asked the internets to show me if there's any updates, any new hantavirus. And there are no new cases since the 18 people that we heard of in Nebraska. The update on those people that they were released on Sunday. However, their states had to make sure that they did 24/7 oversight over those residents to make sure that they don't have any symptoms in the next coming weeks. That's all we got. So we pose the question, where the hell is Hanta virus?
Where the hell did she go? Yo, did we bully the
Not hantavirus got bullied by Ebola.
Literally either by Ebola or by us, because I just remember the amount of threats that was going down my timeline, and the CDC must have seen that shit and put pedal to the metal, baby. They said, "Fuck that." It was a few people with threats, and they was like, "If that hantavirus make it to my doorstep, I'm gonna take a bite out of y'all ass, or I'm gonna spit off y'all ass. I don't give a fuck if you get paid or not." I was like, "Damn,
that is
to be a part of the CDC is dangerous as hell nowadays. Be a part of the Center for Disease Control. They on your ass out here in these streets. They say it's your one. You got one job, bitch. You up with that shit, nigga.
I'm dying. Now remember, the CDC did a whole bunch of cuts within their department, so they were reduced down to like nubs. So imagine all these people trying to come up after them for the hantavirus. They would not survive.
They were just randomly released. Okay, you're cured. Bitch, stop playing with us. Stop fucking playing with us. Next time, don't tell us about the disease until you quarantine. You cure that shit.
No, seriously. And then, mind you, wasn't that old lady the only person that died?
Yes, and they were saying like a couple other people were suspected to turn, and it was going to be turn for the worst. Oh my God. Why it became a global thing because more cases were popping up globally. And they didn't know if it was going to take the world by storm in the way that coronavirus did. I feel like there was an incubation period of approximately 5 to 6 months for coronavirus, and most people just weren't taking it seriously. And we were not getting as many updates as we did this time, obviously post COVID-19, because it had incubation time to go back and forth and back and forth. And it was out there, and it killed enough people to the point where it had grown. Because we had caught they had caught the hantavirus, and the public globally was like, bitch, don't fucking play with us. You better figure it out. They was like, all right, we got to actually do something like right now. They didn't have enough time for that shit to actually incubate, make it back and forth. They had no other choice but to get on it immediately because they would have had a whole lot more to worry about than just a No Kings Day protest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been your ass. CDC,
seriously.
ABC, NBC, CBS, all you motherfuckers was going down for that. Okay. EFG, all you out.
Not EFG.
DJT, all of them. DP, Elemental P, all of them. They all gotta go.
I'm done.
We gonna bleach and lights all this whole motherfucking down.
Not bleach and burn it down.
Bleach it, lights on it, and then burn it.
But girl, don't you remember old dude? What's his name from Apple? What's his name from Apple? The owner of Apple, that old man. I forget. Why do I forget his name?
Who's talking about?
The one that just is dropping the mosquitoes in Florida and California. What's that old man's name, y'all?
Google. That's that Google bullshit. That's that shit.
No, remember he said that he got a vaccine for hantavirus, and all of a sudden his stock went up and shit like that for some kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And,
the one doctor.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they got vaccines, but nobody used their vaccines. Where's Hanta?
Dr. LaFouchian,
LaFouchi.
He know exactly who the fuck I'm talking to. Dr. LaFouchi.
Don't you mean Fauci?
Dr. Shabuya. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call you. If I catch you in these streets, I'm running the fucking fade, and I need you to know that I'm running it up
from the shoulders. From the shoulders. From the fucking shoulders. We're running it.
One more time to keep playing with us like this. You understand what I'm saying? Fauci, Dr. Fauci. That's his name.
And that's crazy because he made a quick little appearance, and then everybody was like, oh, no, Fauci's back. No, that means COVID is about to go. And then he just dipped out. We haven't heard from him since. He said,
nigga popping out like the penguin from Gotham City.
Not like the penguin. I was about to say like a herpy.
Like a herpy too, but you know how the penguin and the Riddler, they just kind of pop in and out.
They sure do. Through the tunnels.
They here for the moment. They do a little bit of evil, then they dip on out. But the evil that they do, it radiates throughout the entire season. That's Dr. Fauci. If I catch you in these streets, I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your body.
No, seriously. He better not come back out because now that Ebola has been breaking out, I mean, keep your ass over there because we already know once you show your ass, we know it's all fake. There ain't nobody gonna take the vaccine. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and listen to your ass because the last time we did, we were in a fucked up situation.
Whether they listen to him or not, he had something to do with all of it from the start. And set the whole situation up so that whether or not they listened to CDC, took him seriously, he would still come out on top in the situation.
For sure.
Like awards, you know, just being acknowledged as someone who, nigga, you helped create the virus. And then you lost track of the fucking virus. And you want us to celebrate you?
No, seriously.
I should beat your ass. I want to beat your ass right now. I need you to know that. Keep that motherfucker away from a lab. He don't need to be nowhere near no labs.
Hell no. Hell no. And I mean, he was... Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say he was probably part of that biolab that they found in California and Las Vegas. I'm
You
just
know he
saying.
was. You know he was. He's connected to so many like underground black market labs. They're not obviously running as a black market lab, but the way that they operate, form of a black market lab, there's a lot of shit that's going on that's kept off the records and off the books. Well, they have connections to the government. The CDC is the government. Dr. Fauci is a part of the government, and if you're operating off the books and you're doing some shit that wasn't exactly authorized through Congress or the proper channels, that's called a black market fucking lab.
Exactly.
Okay. That's called a black market lab. You creating and stirring up diseases and shit, and then and using them as biochemical weapons to further advance your career and putting the lives of millions of Americans at risk. I can see why the Kenyans are over there knocking people's heads off.
Man.
Because you got fucked up. All of a sudden, the Ebola virus comes to a standstill. They get to throw in hands, and the Ebola virus numbers of people who's dying from Ebola stand still for a week straight. The Kenyans came outside and started throwing hands.
And that's crazy. That's crazy that you said that. That's crazy that you mentioned that. Oh my God. Not the numbers. Pause. They did the mute challenge.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, throwing hands is quite literally the answer. Y'all said that growing up, violence is never the answer. What seems to colonialism? It seemed to be the answer to these diseases y'all keep coming up with. It seemed to be the answer to racism and oppression. It seemed like that's the answer. I should be smacking the shit out you. That should be the first option. I don't even need no. We don't have to talk this out. I feel like
I swear to God, can you imagine congressional hearings just bap? Shut the fuck up.
Them busting y'all shit or phantom smack before in your life, and it shows. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't
seriously
been phantom smack.
That part. They need a good phantom smack.
Getting phantom smacked by your mama in the middle of church. Oh, it was a character moment.
That is the worst.
To play like that.
Especially if you get phantom smacked at church, because you cannot cry, you cannot make a noise, you gotta hold it in, and you gotta make sure no one notices that you got hit. Trust me, my parents were pastors, and my mama used to phantom smack me all the time in the front row, and I just be like,
in the pews.
Oh, I hated it.
Now you go ahead in God's house. Okay. Fucking hate this bitch.
I used to hate her for that. I swear to God, I did.
And don't listen with your ghetto church friends. And nobody knows who got smacked. So everybody waits to see whose face twist the fuck up. It's a character building moment. A lot of y'all is not.
Seriously, I agree. And need to.
And it makes sense too, because our parents' raised these white people's parents' parents.
Yeah.
And they had to look a bit of sense in them. They had to look a bit of sense because they used to get popped. Our parents' parents used to pop the shit out of them.
They sure did.
To raise them, but they was popping that ass. They was getting up in that ass. They had cool, they had it together. It's the ones that came after them that it just went all downhill.
It went astray. It went astray.
Oh, what the hell, bitch? That's why I said, with all the amount of diseases they got coming out, circulating around Kenya, and watching how Kenyans react to it, and then seeing the effects of them whooping on people's asses. What you mean you got Ebola? I'm finna beat your ass.
Straight up. What you mean you brought Ebola over here? Whap, whap.
I'm finna get up in your ass. I'm gonna put you in that grave quicker than that Ebola, okay? You can listen to the all of a sudden, the number of deaths come to a standstill.
But you know what? Didn't hantavirus come out while the Italians were going off because of the FIFA? No, right? It was something happening globally where protests were happening. Maybe that's why Hanta didn't hit, because people were throwing hands at the time. And then they saw a dip in shit, and then they threw in Ebola right behind Hanta, because it wasn't too long after Hanta.
It was a combination of the global protests that are happening in several places. And I noticed that the governments, the world governments, they do that. Not the world governments, but the West.
Mm-hmm.
They do that. Like they're losing grip and control. That's when they'll queue up the biochemical, then put it out there, and then everybody will pretty much scatter. But I would say for a fact here in America and in several other places like Bolivia, they didn't give a fuck. They was like, look, bitch, if I die, I die. Like, but I'm gonna say
they sure did. Bolivia was at it, boy. They were not playing.
And then, like I said, the ICE protests. That's one thing I can say.
Mm-hmm.
When they to stand up against Donald Trump, this country did not stand on business. But when it came to these people's favorite Pataleo lady and their favorite business owner or their neighbors or a teacher or their daughter's best friend, this country stood on business about that. And they still outside.
Yeah.
They outside Delaney going up gang signs.
Sure are. Not throwing up gang signs. I'm just
outside. Come outside.
And they've been going hard over there. I mean, for like almost 2 weeks straight. What'd you say?
You got some information on Delaney Hall?
Well, so far right now, what has been going on in Delaney Hall, I know that the protesters were prohibited at one point to come close to Delaney Hall. I think this was on Thursday or Friday. And they were prohibited to come close to Delaney Hall. The mayor was basically kind of skirting around the issue and was like, no, they're there for your protection. And people were asking her, well, why is the police working with ICE? She couldn't answer that in a public forum. So people weren't getting answers. And mind you, this is a Democrat. She's a Democratic mayor, or governor, I believe. And so everybody wanted answers because she was unclear as to whether the police was working with ICE. And then while all this was going on, they were being separated like half a mile from the Delaney Detention Center. But there was so much pushback on that she had no other choice but to let the protesters protest peacefully back in front of Delaney Center with no restrictions as far as curfew as well, because they also did have a curfew. But it did get extremely intense before that, where there was, these ICE agents or police officers as well were just grabbing people that were just peacefully talking to the crowd and were dragging them behind them and, of course, getting beat up and tortured within the Delaney Detention Center. I know that there's a mutual content creator by the name of Who is King Triv. He was detained as well. He was taken in while protesting. I'm sorry?
I apologize. Has he since been released?
Oh, yeah, he was released, I think, within 4 hours of him being detained. But within that, he said that he saw a lot of things within the detention center. And while in there, because there was a hunger strike happening within the detention center, people got pepper sprayed within the detention center and got their asses whooped with batons and got beat up. I think it was Block 2A and Block 2B that suffered that because they were the ones that were doing the hunger strike. So when Who is King Triv went in there, he saw the aftermath of that. He saw bloodied people that had just knots on their head. Somebody said that there was somebody that got their nose busted in so bad that they had to take him to the hospital. I think he fainted.
Muzette Dubrat over on Substack stated that ICE also pushed a protester into an 18-wheeler and his leg got crushed.
Yes, there's video on that. And it was horrible to see. It was crazy to see because the officer literally could have just probably grabbed him and just pushed him to the side, but he intentionally pushed him underneath that tire. Can you imagine if it was worse than that?
Yeah, because we watched it. We watched it real time in another city of Minneapolis.
This is true.
We watched them pretend as if they were, in fear for their life, and they shot through a window.
That's true.
Who they had told to leave, and she was leaving. She was talking shit while she was leaving, but that's her right. That's her right to talk shit. And she was leaving quickly. So yes and no at the same time. Also, you and I are both people of color. Mm-hmm. So we know we are trained from birth, how to deal with these police officers, regardless as to if it was the older ones back then when we were younger, or the ones that we're dealing with now. These are people that we have possibly even went to school with that are behind these ICE uniforms and that are doing these things. So I can imagine, because we spent discussions in our classrooms, we've had so many discussions about this, and then yet again, here we are.
Yeah,
we're
that's
back
true.
at the same place. This is the things that people of color have been telling everybody for a very long time, that they're the worst gang in the entire world. I'm just honestly surprised that we have not seen a uprising and just, we not gonna take this shit. Let's just Molotov cocktail the fuck out of this place. Yep. Let's just, you know what I mean? Get some cherry bomb launchers, fireworks, everything that we can, flamethrowers. I'm not saying that that's what y'all need to go do, but what I'm saying is I'm surprised that I haven't seen that just yet, because I've heard so much about we Boston Tea Party and this, that, and the third, and then when you're given the opportunity to do just that, pussy out.
You know what I think it is? We're living in an age where we're living vicariously through other people in social media.
Yes. They want everybody else to do the work. That's what it is.
Correct. And here's the thing. The crazy thing is that the 92% black folk, the black community, have told y'all, we've been resting. Now they're coming up. Now they're coming up because it's time to fight. It's time. Now you touching some shit. So now it's time to fight. Latinos have been fighting, and it's been kind of half and half, because some of y'all be over here with Trump and some of y'all are fighting for human rights. So that's where we are at. So I think, like, white folk, y'all just been sitting up here scrolling through your TikTok and living vicariously through the Albanians, through the Kenyans, through the Palestinians, through Hezbollah.
Albanians is outside running it the fuck up.
Right.
They are. All it took was one group of them, and it grew from 100K to 300K in less than 12 hours.
Girl.
They was like, no, you're not. Hold up, bitch. This ain't America. Look. This is not America.
And mind you, y'all had enough time to learn from Greenland last year, when Greenland was going to be sold because Trump wanted it, so he was going to go in for a land grab. And those people went out. They were like, fuck y'all. And went out and protested. Like, come on. Like, again, we're in an age of technology where everyone is living vicariously through somebody online, and y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all ain't really even speaking up, because I can see y'all in my comment section be like, oh, talk about this, talk about that. No, use your platform to talk about it. Because when I go to your pages, all you're doing is either reposting us and just making cutesy ass videos. Bitch, that's not how the system works. If you want progress, if you want change, be part of the change. Don't be on the sideline scrolling and giving us the rah-rah and the likes and the shares. Speak on it. Don't you, everybody? Yes, it doesn't matter how big your following is. As long as you're talking about the message that we're talking about, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, no matter from your 300 to your 35 followers, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this fight, and not just standing idle and watching everybody do what they're supposed to be doing. That's my sermon for today.
That was a word. That was, you spoke. You ain't speak nothing but truth. And the thing is, they know that. They know that. We continuously tell them they'd rather get in the comment section and criticize us down to the ground rather than get behind a camera and turn on somebody else's light too. Yeah, somebody turned on your light and then turn on the next person's light. That's how change happens. We say, you know what, I'm gonna do it too because I believe the same thing. So let me be a part of the resistance and let me make sure that I amplify this message. Tara in the comment section over on Patreon responded and said the reason is because they don't know how we hold the blueprint to it all, but we're allowing it all to burn down, baby, because let me tell you something. They're waiting for it to burn down so that we could build it back up. So that then when all the work is done, they can take credit for it and be like, oh no, well we didn't. No, the fuck you didn't, bitch.
Exactly. Y'all ain't do shit. And that's the thing. We were waiting. That's the hilarious part. With the No Kings protest, we were waiting to see what y'all was going to do. Mm-hmm. And all you did was just march.
Theater.
It was...
Because that's exactly what they told them in school, that all black people did during the civil rights movement, all brown.
Exactly.
was march. No, we was cracking skulls and getting up in that ass.
Exactly.
The only shit that made it to the surface was the we shall overcome. But we was getting in your asses. That's what stopped it.
And yeah, I think, yeah, because they forget that right behind that speech of I have a dream, there was bricks and stones being thrown all at the same goddamn time. Like before they even got to the end of the march where he said his speech of I have a dream, it was some bricks being thrown. It was some doo-doo-doots. It was some from the shoulders. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, and like you said, this is the problem with not giving full education with every situation that happened, because like you said, all we've been taught in the school system is that we marched. No.
And it was by people. That's a trick. And that's exactly what Malcolm X was talking about. He's telling y'all about. You cannot fight the enemy with you. The enemy, you showing up to a gunfight with a prayer. I mean, I love praying. I love it. I love it down. But I'll be goddamn. I'm going to carry that steel and the Bible at the same time. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm that shit for real.
Listen, because that shit about a Honda ain't going to help with that.
Exactly. Because you won't get to heaven and God going to say, well, why the fuck you ain't pick up that gun? I showed you. You should have picked that shit the fuck up.
You tripping.
That nigga bust, you bust back, bitch. And that's what our ancestors was doing. They don't want you to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Our ancestors was taking glass bottles. Y'all was having a Nagila. We was picking it up and putting it in your oatmeal.
That part.
Now you swallowing glass shards. Yeah.
Shitting in your pies. We were shitting in your pies.
And then another thing, I'm not encouraging anything of the nature, but I need it to be clear. They weren't just hanging our kids, and there were no repercussions to that.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to understand. These are West African, Caribbean, Haitian slaves. Okay, they was coming back with everything. They was cursing the fuck out your kid, and the worst part about it is they would curse your child, and that motherfucker was still alive. They would curse that little bitch and then send them right back to that family, and they'd fuck up the whole bloodline. And generations is fucked up to this day from what our ancestors did to them. They was hanging our babies from trees, and we was fucking y'all whole. I mean, generation of kids born slow, sideways, crooked, fried, down, laid to the side. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
You're right.
There's a reason for that. So stop just assuming that or believing what the masses are telling you about what happened back then, and trust in what your spirit is telling you, especially if you are a person of color and you have descendants of slaves. You are never a slave. The reason why the civil rights movement happened, the Civil War that we were, wasn't because, like I said the last episode, wasn't because they were nice enough to let us out the chains. It's because they couldn't keep us the fuck in it.
That's right.
They couldn't keep us chained. They threw everything the same way you see with the resistance overseas. They threw everything they had at us, and we was coming back with everything. And they was like, fuck. They burning our shit down to the ground too. The only problem is we ain't got no money to rebuild it. Fuck. What we gonna do?
That part.
You gotta fuck up and get the ball rolling, baby. Get back at it. Do it back. Because that's the resistance is showing you in real time overseas. That's the only way. That's a language they speak, and that's the only way they're gonna learn. You got to do it back. You got to get up in their ass.
I agree. I mean, resistance. When you look at our histories, you look at even Puerto Rico's history. You look at Haiti's history. You look at all over the world, like you said, where black and brown folk, indigenous folk, they fought. That was the resistance. Even with the bourgeoisie in France. They were fucking resisting. Those peasants, those poor people resisted, not by protesting and peacefully saying, you guys gotta go. Hell no, you gotta go. No, bitch. When they resisted, they were doo-doo-doo from the shoulders. They were throwing bricks. They were burning shit. You know why? Because they didn't care about material shit. And that's the problem too. Godiva. People are too worried about the material shit. Oh no, you can't burn down that building. Bitch, they got insurance. That's what insurance is for. They about to get paid for this. They don't give a fuck about that goddamn building or that material or their clothes. Like, they don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all do. And that's why you guys keep them alive. That's why we're not doing a general strike, because people care too much about material shit.
Listen. Even Jesus was out there flipping tables.
Thank you.
Even Jesus was flipping tables. He pulled that whip out and started whipping motherfuckers left and right. Bitch, you got me down in my daddy's house. You got me fucked up. Because after a certain point, you get tired of talking to you. It's time to start getting in that ass. It's time to start getting in that ass. Jesus got tired of marching. He got tired of talking.
Yep.
He got tired of saying, Peter, come handle this shit.
Yep.
He said, you know what? You niggas think I'm sweet. I'm sorry. I must have given you the wrong impression.
Right.
Flipped that over so fast and got the whipping motherfuckers. Get out.
And you know what? Just to add on top of that, Jesus is Heavenly Father, God. Don't you remember when Pharaoh wouldn't even let the people of God, the Israelites, leave Egypt? He said, if y'all don't let my people go, I'm going to kill the firstborn, and killed the firstborn and made his point. What are we talking about? That was resistance right there. That was a protest right there.
And the king of divine revenge and retribution. I'm going to get your ass.
That part.
I'm going to get your ass. I see what you did there, and I'm going to get your ass for that.
Mm-hmm. So resistance.
I need you.
Right. So resistance has to be like, there has to be a crescendo. It can't just always be monotone. And that's what happened with these, again, the No Kings protest. It just became monotone. There was no crescendo. Yeah, you guys, the buildup was in how many people you guys had, but the buildup had nothing to do with the effectiveness of the fucking protest. There was no effectiveness. It just made people feel good for 3 hours. They went home and said, oh my God, I posted that pictures online and I was there.
That's the performance that we be talking about. The shit that y'all was doing in 2020. Y'all did not, the white folks that was outside, them was the wiggers in 2020. Them was the wiggers, and they was right. They was tired too. They done lived a hard life, and they done lived it so hard that they started saying, I'm tired of white people too. I'm tired too. And they went outside and they got active, they got in the field, and they got busy. They got busy with us. You understand what I'm saying? Them people at the No Kings protest, I don't know what the hell y'all was doing.
Nothing.
It was nothing but a performance, and it was what do you call it? Interpretive dance.
Oh, not interpretive dance.
That's all y'all did. We're gonna interpretive dance.
I'm dying. You ain't wrong though.
Imagine if I look my ancestors dead in their face, and they said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm interpretive dancing for my freedom. This gonna get them right here.
Girl, it's the arms for me. Not, I'm interpretive dancing for my freedom.
This is gonna unlock the chains and the shackles. You know what I mean?
She said.
They would kill me right here on the spot.
They sure would. They'd be like, pow, freedom. The fuck?
On the spot. They take my black ass out on the spot. No fucking way I do.
Please, officer, don't shoot me, officer. What you doing around here? Get the hell off.
They kill me dead.
But that's the crazy part. It's like, again, like, I keep on thinking about it like, listen, baby, it's June 3rd. We still have 5 more months before midterms officially. Are we gonna make it?
No, and I want everyone to understand that.
Thank you.
We have seen this same song and dance leading up to the previous elections. All this theatrical bullshit that y'all are doing ain't nothing more than some crocodile ass tears. You love to lay down
that part
and claim that you're drowning if you don't get your ass up and go set some shit ablaze. Like my grandma said, you ain't tired yet. You're tired. You're gonna know what the fuck to do.
Yes.
Because they've been telling you since you were born. They've been beating you over the fucking head since you were born. We are the Wild Wild West and the Boston Tea Party and the Revolution. They've been telling you how you make shit shake. You get the fuck up and you start cracking skulls. And that's how they understand that you ain't fucking around. You're outside interpretive dancing and shit in the middle of protest. What the fuck is going on?
She said,
What are you doing?
it's the interpretive dancing for me that kills me because it's the truth.
Well, I'm gonna stand up, take my people. What are you doing? She's not even from America. Turn that shit the fuck off.
Listen, you got me dying because it's the goddamn truth. And we need to Nancy Kerrigan these people at this point. Just hit them in the ankles. Like, bop! Bitch, sit your ass down. Because now, like, it's, you know what? It's getting like, every time I see this, like, people are like, what should we do? And I'm looking at them like, bitch, like you guys, okay, I get it. We have to go out and vote. If your city's coming in to voting, you do your due diligence and you vote until we get to the midterms. I totally get it. But in the meantime, between time, we all see how these assholes are even going before Congress testifying and still being assholes and lying under oath. Like they're lying under oath. We clearly have footage of them. We got videos of them doing bullshit. They're still lying about it. They're denying it. Deny. And y'all still want us to peacefully protest.
If I was them, I would do the same thing, honestly. If I could lie straight to your face and I'm on video doing shit I'm not supposed to be doing, and
that's
I
true.
know for a fact, I look you dead in your face and say, that's AI, that's not me. And nothing, and because I know nothing, ain't shit gonna happen to me, and you ain't gonna do shit, ain't none of y'all gonna do shit about it. I'm gonna do it.
That's true.
It was AI. I don't know what you're talking about. Because what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. You gonna get up and get outside and interpretive dance for your freedom.
Not interpretive dance for your freedom. I'm dying. But it's the truth.
Turning on that Harriet soundtrack again. Okay. All right, Miss Antebellum. Come on, get on.
Okay. And I mean, and I think like, and it's what's crazy is though, Godiva, like I am still trying to understand how people are not upset at the fact that not only do we have these Epstein files, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. We got the Epstein files. People should be outraged on that. But then you got a whole nother Epstein thing going on in real time in these detention centers with these little girls that are getting pregnant. Then people are saying, where are these little girls disappearing to? Like we got little kids that are entering not pregnant, getting raped, and then are pregnant. Like we got all this going on in real time and they're not angry enough. All they can do is just peacefully protest. If it was me, I would have had a whole Hummer MV just running through the goddamn gates because ain't nobody gonna tell me not to protest hardcore parkour. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. Like people are getting beat in the streets in front of us.
I said as I would like to say it, I expected this because a lot of y'all don't even want to have a fucking conversation about how your kid is ending up pregnant in your own household because you couldn't live without a man and you kept that shit silent. You get what I'm saying? So coming from the generation of people who don't even protect kids in your own household from your or your weird ass cousin or the man that's laying next to you in your bed, I would not expect you to sacrifice your life to go save those children. I'm telling you, is that they underground somewhere being bred as if they're cows.
Girl.
To help redo the master race. And they grab the next best thing in their opinion. They want y'all. They want to impregnate them. They want to experiment on them kids. They want to do all types of nasty stuff to them kids. And the AOCs will be outside throwing up gang signs and making sure she get her cameo and making sure she all on Instagram and making sure that she goes in front of Congress and she throws up gang signs for the Latino community, but you ain't gonna never see AOC run up in there and demand shit. Because this stuff has been happening for so long and she's been paid off and a lot of other people ain't even paid off, but they don't do what they supposed to do to make sure that the little girls that they got is safe in their home. That's why they're not running outside. Because if you run outside to go protect them little girls inside of there, you also have to, in your own, explain why in your own family the same exact shit is happening and you aren't even being paid for that shit to happen.
You know what?
Did I just cut y'all tea like that? I did.
That is some tea right there. But you know what? You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying because the same way that they act in private, they're gonna act in public. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't wrong. it really does. If you do take a step back and you think about it, like how you did, the same people that are not speaking up for these kids are the same people that won't speak up for the little kids that are getting raped and molested in your own family and probably have witnessed it and haven't said shit about it. Are the same people that are not going to speak up about it. These are the same people that protect pastors, knowing that they're touching women inappropriately while they're praying for them in the office. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit. Like these are pedo protectors. These are rapist protectors and ableist and
I know one of them on top of my head other than AOC, because I know a lot of people, excuse me, I know a lot of people think I just got beef with AOC. No, I do, because bitches do too much. Like to be outside, talking about Latino, I'm Latino, and they doing all that, but your proximity, and you live within that proximity, and you that shit. You eat off that shit while you're literally funneling your own people that you consider to be less than you and allowing that shit to happen to them while you sit on Capitol Hill and pretend not to know that shit's going on. Carmen Electra, yes, I still got beef with you, bitch, because the shit that you do, I should have fucked you up for that. Why would you go on national television and say that the reason why Joe Biden won was because of the Latino community knowing good and goddamn motherfucking well? It was because of the Latino vote. Where's Carmen Electra right now?
Girl, nowhere.
My size 7.5, 6-inch heel platform, if you will, on your neck, bitch. You had to have known it. I was gonna spin the block just for you. But then you say that the real reason that change happens in this country is because of the Latino community, which I don't negate. I love the allies, 1,000%. But if you gonna say that, you need to show the fuck up when it matters.
That's the part.
And the truth is there, even with Donald Trump's poll information, even after what he's been doing with ICE. And now that them little girls is missing, where the fuck is Carmen Electra, and why the fuck she ain't coming to save the day the way she claimed to save the day back in 2020?
That part.
Where's she at?
That part.
Where's 2020 Carmen Electra from 6 years ago? Where you at, girl? Step up to the podium. What you got for us? We looking for ideas. You saving the world, we heard. You saving the world. Where you at?
She probably out there. She probably out there voting for Spencer Pratt.
She is.
That's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what she's doing.
Keeping up with the Kardashians, loving on the Republicans, and loving her proximity to whiteness. Now, this is the part that frustrates me the most, because we should not, as you obviously being Puerto Rican, we see how the way that they treat y'all. We see it. They treat Puerto Ricans like the niggas. The Latino community look at Puerto Ricans like, y'all just nothing more than
the Ricans. Let me tell you something. My granny was darker than you.
We do know that ancestrally y'all are.
And my daddy was. My daddy's Afro. My daddy's dark too. Like,
y'all, like, God damn. They treat them like they treat like the racist women they treat like within the Latinx community.
For sure.
Like other Puerto Ricans, like, you know what I mean. And if I was, obviously Latinx, Latino community, if I was a part of that community, I would be extremely frustrated right now, because you show up when the job's already done and you say this, that, and the third, but like when we actually need you, like to help find these little girls, oh, mommy, I Dominicana, I'm not Mexican. I Dominicana.
She said, I'm Dominicana.
That had nothing to do with me. I did like what? They don't. You have to understand the lens in which these monsters and evil look through. They combine y'all all into one category. Why wouldn't you be angry? Why are you not angry? Why am I, as a Black woman, more angry than you are? Where's Carmen Electra? When Carmen girl.
Now we went back around to that question. Well, I do gotta say, I do want to say this though. A lot of Latino people assimilate to white culture, especially white racist culture. They assimilate to that shit. Because I do notice that once a Latino person marries a white person or into a white family, they think that automatically their status goes up. No, baby girl, you gonna be right on the boat with me, bitch. Trust and believe that. So like, I think it's a lot of assimilation, and that's why there's not a lot of anger, because I want to be in this country, so I vote for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like, no, bitch. No, bitch. No, bitch. Like, you're willing to sacrifice your little cousin. You're willing to sacrifice all these people that look like you just so that you can have status here in this country. And I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that. Like, they really assimilate and try to forget their history. It's wild to me. It's wild to me.
I can't say the same thing. It hasn't happened in Black culture. Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be having price and they do stupid shit. Chrisette Michelle. Niggas have a price and they do stupid ass shit, unfortunately. We get with however, this community gets in that ass. We never let them fucking forget that shit. You got one chance to fuck up.
Agreed.
In the Black community. And it's public too. It's a public licking. We make sure nobody else, don't you say shit, handling it. But it's gonna be a public licking. And I think the issue that a lot of people are having with the Latin community, Hispanic and Latin community, is that there is no accountability held. Like in the Black communities, we one band, one sound, baby.
Yep.
One band, one sound. One band, one motherfucking sound. You know what I'm saying? Even if you say some shit like, I'm not Black, I'm OJ. Oh. You know? Well, you should have just told us that. You know what I mean? You should have just told us he wasn't Black, you not OJ. Okay. And look what happened to his ass. He went broke right before he died.
He sure did. Completely.
Because you don't need these Black ass dollars. You're OJ. Where's your OJ dollars? Yeah. Nowhere to be found.
The face killed me.
Yeah. Because when you were in that courtroom facing life and in execution, you were Black. You were Black. When you were on the field running that ball, you were Black. You were one of their slaves. Now all of a sudden, you ain't Black? Oh, okay. No,
Don't mind me.
So I feel like a lot of issues that, you know, I feel like mainly right now we just want to see more of the white community and more of the Latino community showing up. But mainly, you remember right after Donald Trump was elected and that they had it was a barbecue at a house and the dad was like, you voted for Trump, and the son tried to explain it. He got him right in the mouth and just he took his son down through there. We couldn't see it, but we heard it. And we bitch. we couldn't see him getting his ass whooped. Those of us who got our ass whooped in the worst way possible. We knew his daddy was taking him. Down!
And on camera too. That's even more embarrassing that you decided to videotape. You decided to hit the record button for an ass whooping after you told your daddy you voted for Donald Trump.
He didn't even get the opportunity to get the full sentence out. I think his daddy was insulted the fact that you would even try to explain some stupid shit. Play with me. So this dad whooped his ass. Oh my God.
Angry. Oh my God. That poor kid. Dad.
He couldn't get shit out.
Oh boy.
He learned that lesson.
And don't you dare call 911 because that's an extra whooping.
Baby, you'll be dead before the police get you. Clean the light by the time they show up.
Man. My mama always used to tell me, you want to call the police, I'm gonna give you a reason to call the police, and then I'm gonna give them a reason to arrest me. Goddamn, Mom.
My daddy looked the police dead in their eye and they said, "Sir, you put your hands on that child." He said, "Yes, fuck I am. You want some too?"
Oh, he sounded just like my mama.
You want some of this too? And he was like, "Nah, I mean, nah, you seem like you got it handled." He got it handled. He got it handled. That was the first time I knew the white cops didn't give a fuck about me. They love me with that man. All right, y'all. We did some of the heavy shit today. That hurt my heart. Just see that all that stuff going on in New Jersey. Make sure you keep them beautiful baby girls in your thoughts, as well as the protesters. Who is King Trib? We love y'all. We love you down to the ground. We enjoy your content on a daily basis. So I hope that you psychologically heal from that.
I also want everybody to follow Here's Why Kevin on Instagram, because he also is boots on the ground at Delaney Hall. And he does a lot of awesome journalistic work. So if you guys want to know about what's going on in Delaney Hall, just follow Who is King Triv and Here's Why Kevin on Instagram. And that's my plug.
Listen, don't even worry. I'm about to throw it up there for y'all. That way y'all have the information. And you said it's who? And who?
Here's Why Kevin.
And Here's Why Kevin. Is it Y? Is it WHY?
Yep. WHYKEVIN.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it up there for y'all. That way y'all know exactly who to follow. And Who is King Triv and Here's Why Kevin. Okay? Those are two boots on the ground reporters that have been doing a lot of boots on the ground. Who's King Triv? I know for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of boots on the ground in Milwaukee. He was there the night where Don Lemon got arrested. All the things. He's also gone back and forth to like Ohio, Texas. He's been all over the United States. And then we have Here's Why Kevin. I have not followed him just yet, but I will be following him very soon. Make sure you guys give them a follow if you would like to see some boots on the ground interacting. Because you know they are shadow banning us real bad.
Yes.
Real bad. Speaking of the shadow banning, we're going to go ahead and take a deep dive over to where we at time-wise. We're doing good. Touch base real quick on what's happening in Albania.
Ooh.
So over in Albania, and I got some updates for y'all too, okay? Over in Albania, there was a specific plot of land that hangs off the coast of the Albanian coast that borders the Baltic Sea. There's this area that is usually preserved for the natural wildlife and a lot of the locals there. In the exact same way that we see that the beaches in Jamaica are being taken from the locals in Jamaica and being handed over to the highest bidder, whether they be American or Israeli, okay? So in this particular case, some of the Albanians had been noticing since 2024, a lot more land had been disappearing and they weren't being given explanations why they were not able to go to these places that they had been historically allowed to go to, because again, it's nature, it's wildlife, it's free. This shit is free, okay? So they start doing digging and they find out that there's supposed to be a development of a resort that was supposed to be popping up. And they're like, wait a minute. Why would there be a development of a resort popping up if we, the people who pay for this shit to be nice, have not voted on this? Why were we not given the information on it? And it turns out that the current president of Albania purposely did so and sold out a lot of that land, some of it being ancestrally and generationally owned by the Albanians, just being ripped from underneath them. Just like that. Like you leave to go to work, you come home, they put a poster on your door talking about you gotta leave. On your home, that you done spent your family, that they done spend people on them, they done spent their whole life savings building that home, building up the land, they done invited some cousins, some friends, y'all done made a whole community. The land been yours for about 3, 4, 5 generations. And all of a sudden, some white folks from America come over and they decide to throw $4 billion at your president. Your president says, yeah, go ahead, take it. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them animals. Fuck them people. Well, the Albanians was mad as shit. They like, what the fuck? Hold up, bitch. Hold up. What do you mean? This land don't belong to us. The same thing happened to me, happened to my friend and her cousin. Oh, hell no. People get searching. And they hold the town hall, they find out it's none other than Jared Kushner and Yvonne. The same culprits is always at the scene of the crime. What they do, they get to investigate. And then they get on TikTok, they start comparing notes. They say, one of them was the one that cracked it. She said, I work at the Prime Minister's office. And I do his calendar. And every month around a certain time, he's hosting guests at his house. I'm
Mm.
willing to bet Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. And it usually has something to do with that same area of land that's being taken from y'all. They do some research, and they found out that not only are they not going to the town hall meetings to vote on it, that the land has already been sold. And despite them saying, hey, Albania, we don't want you here. We voted and said that you can't come here and build your shit here. A resort that we didn't ask for and we don't even need. It's been sold from underneath them. So they go back and they do more digging while they whoop it. They go to the prime minister's house. You got us fucked up. They don't put his shit on fire. They start fucking shit up. They go and get all their friends, whatever. Then they go back and they look at the schematics of the resort. They look at the blueprints. They said, "What's this little space right here?" They said, "Well, that's a closet." No, beneath that, dumbass. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Beneath, what is that? And because it's in 2D, it looks like just another box. And they said, "But I'm an architect. That's not a closet. That's the size of a basement. What is that?" Turns out it's a doomsday bunker. I'm sorry, what? They built a doomsday bunker, or are trying to build a doomsday bunker off the coast of the sea. And the reason why they need that land is because it borders the sea. It's the best place for it to be temperature-wise. Say if they need to hook up some machines, AI machines that drinks up a lot of water so they can sustain life after they pay to have pumped at the surface. So they would be living essentially a cushion lifestyle underneath the surface of Albania while sucking the resources out of the land and the sea from the people that live on the surface and continuing to put their lives in danger. For those of you guys that have questions about why the protests are so volatile, is because the Albanians are realizing that they have been duped and swindled by the one person they put in the office in the exact same way that America, or MAGA, I should say, feels like they've been duped. And they're mad, they're angry. Except the difference between MAGA and Albania is that they're actually getting up and doing something about it. They're not just talking and looking to capitalize off of a moment. They're actually getting the fuck up and they're getting in their president's ass. As of today, I know I'm long-winded.
No, go ahead. I love this.
As of today, news has broke out about the Albanian, I want to say, Attorney General's office, in which they have frozen all $4 billion of that money that was sitting in that account for the resort. The $4 billion was sitting in an account that would essentially allow them to, the Kushners and Trumps would be allowed to transfer currencies. So they can transfer it into yuan, they could transfer it into Bitcoin, they could transfer it, it can go either way. So what would you need from a resort in a bunker underneath said resort with $4 billion? Because it don't cost $4 billion to build a resort, especially off the edge of Albania. So what would you need to be sitting in that fund? And why would you need that $4 billion to be sitting there? That's enough money for, I don't know, a family or 5 to survive off of, just in case you decided to push Russia past its breaking point and they bombed all of Eastern Europe, or push Iran and China past their breaking point and they nuked the shit out of something. What would you need that for, that bunker for? This is where I came in. I decided to go research and figure out those bunkers that the celebrities were building back in 2023 that we all uncovered all at the same time. I don't know if y'all, there's a couple bunkers that are built into the mountains of North Carolina, Wyoming, and there's some built in Arizona and some in Hawaii, California. And we found that they're along the path, the trajectory of the path of the bunkers that these millionaires and billionaires built is the most frequent amount of children going missing or people going missing. So we know for a fact there's an underground pipeline that connects all these bunkers together. Turns out these bunkers are not sustainable. They paid billions of dollars for these bunkers to be built, and the bunkers aren't sustainable. They can't even use them.
So is this why these billionaires have been looking at other lands for bunkers. For instance, when
You got it.
when it was Greenland, when they were fighting over Greenland, they were looking for bunkers. That's what I remember. And I'm
Antarctica.
glad that you brought up these bunkers here in the United States,
Uh-huh.
because I think I have, this is my theory. Because of 2020, and remember how in 2020 there was a lot going on. You had Tupac's daughter saying that she was underneath these tunnels in California.
Mm-hmm.
And then you heard about the bunkers. That's when all the bunker myths, and then the tunnels underneath California. I I really think that maybe we blew up their spot.
We did.
We blew up their
We did.
spot, and like now they got to switch up the game. But now it's all like it was. It was not only just blowing up their spot, like you said. These bunkers were not sustainable. They were not going to last. So now we got to switch up. Now we got caught up. Now we are rushing, because I really feel like we are.
Ball is already in motion. They can't stop the ball.
They can't stop.
Whatever
Mhm.
come from, they can't stop it.
Yeah, and they can't come back from it, and which is why they're acting in desperation. Because I have a theory.
Shut
That
up.
because I was doing a little research, and I'm
listening.
gonna send you this, and I fell upon a little Reddit article for some reason, and it had a little, I know it's stupid, but it had a 4chan screenshot on it that had the script of the end of the world. And wait a minute, I'm going to send it to you. Girl, I'm going to send it to you in there. And this is what made me like, when I was reading the script, it said that Turkey would join Russia, China, and Iran's alliance. Israel.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
And that's exactly where we're at on the script. I'm going to send it to you. Oh my God, I got to send it to you. I got to send it to you. It is hot and spicy. When I tell you, I mean, we could expound on this for like days, because when I looked at it, I said, wait a minute. I know it's coming from 4chan, but the last time we heard from 4chan told us about the cabal of Satan, and everybody was like, wait a minute. And then, and here we are with the cabal of Satan. So, and there was a file number attached to this script of the end of the world.
No way.
I swear to God, I am dying. I'm gonna send it to you. I
need to read it.
Huh? You need a recap? Because listen.
I need to read it.
Oh no, you do. You do, because it literally starts off with Israel breaks the ceasefire with Iran.
It's given like, you know how they have to tell you the truth
before they do it. Mm-hmm.
Which that's like the laws of the universe. Like you have to tell them what they're going to do, and in order for them to get away with it, not get karma back on them.
Yes.
This is the end. They've been writing all these different shows and shit, and they've been telling us to our face it's going to happen. What we just did was we connected the dots. Whatever y'all set in motion, the ball cannot be stopped.
Exactly.
Inspiration in the way that you're acting shows that the clock is ticking, and the more we continue to fight back and push back, it is not necessarily like time is ticking as far as good evil's going to lose. No, time is ticking because you knew you were going to lose.
Exactly.
And you created in your mind a fail-safe option because you're mad that every single timeline states that you're supposed to lose. So you created a fail-safe option, but you fucked up because you never expected uncovered and discovered, and you did not expect the resistance, or at the very least this early in the timeline. You did not expect that shit.
I agree.
I think we blew their spot up real bad, and that another reason why they had to take TikTok down, because we got to just comparing notes, and I love the people that was on Google, and they was looking at shit from a bird's eye view, and they was like, wait a minute. This kind of connects. And then wait a minute. The bunker stretched all the way from like Rhode Island, Connecticut, all the way down to California. And then they had some in Hawaii. And then somebody else joined the conversation. And it was a guy that did some time in prison. And he was like, I did time at a prison in Arizona. I can assure you that this picture that I'm seeing of like where the bunkers is at and how it connects and all the details y'all telling me, that's a drug mule pipeline. And it's very well known pipeline. When he said that, I said, you're right, because my mother works at those prisons. And the reason why the DEA is so heavy in that area is because the pipeline runs through Florence, Arizona. It runs through that area.
That's crazy.
It makes sense that the drug pipeline would run through the exact same place where a bunch of drug addicts decided to make some bunkers after stealing money from the general population.
Right.
It makes so much motherfucking sense. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm watching somebody doing an investigation on Elon Musk's Tesla underground. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Tesla.
Yeah, that tunnel that they did a interview with him in the Tesla in the underground tunnels that you could just speed through them bitches. Yeah,
disappearing from the Tesla underground tunnels.
Which was Ali Carter.
That there's a lab.
Ali Carter was mentioning that.
And then we found out there was a lab not too far. That lab that we talked about earlier, not too far from the tunnels. And there had been information about how they would go, like people would sneak down there and they would give some of the drug addicts a specific type of needle. And they were saying like they testing on us down here. They use us like lab rats in them tunnels. People go in and they don't come out. That's why they desperate, because we blew their spot up real bad.
Sure. Now that you said that they testing them, this what makes me think now. Is this why there's so many crackheads in Skid Row? Because they testing on these. You know what? This is all like connecting. Like this is all aligning. And again, you know what? I will always stand 10 toes down on this, that they fucked up in 2020 because they gave us the time off to gain knowledge, understanding, break down their bullshit, go past their lies, be able to be like, hold on, let me connect the dots to this. Because let me tell you something. Had we not stopped and we would have kept on going in 2020 and I would have had that pause, we probably would have noticed a lot of stuff. Probably like 6 months later, we would have been like connecting the dots. But we're doing it now in real time because we had that downtime to gain some knowledge of what the fuck is going on for real.
I would even go as far as to say what we're watching with the resistance, West Asia, Middle East, whatever you want to refer to it, is showing me in real time that 2020 was not just some whatever. It was the beginning of the apocalypse. We've been living in the apocalypse this entire time.
Yes, ma'am.
We've been in the apocalypse. The seal was already broken. We've been living in the apocalypse. And I feel like everyone feels it. Like these are 1000% like some of the last days, for sure. Because we've been living on borrowed time for some time. And like the timelines, they feel off. Like something feels off. Like we can all feel something much greater than what we are actively dealing with in the world coming. We can feel it coming. The energy, we feel it in the energy. We can continue to pretend like we don't feel it, but we all feel it.
We do.
We feel that something big is coming. We don't know when it's going to come, but we know it's coming, honey.
Yes.
And we also know that they are just delaying and buying time. They're slowing things down, delaying things. But it was the reason why they're doing it that we couldn't fucking figure out. And it's because whatever y'all fucking did in 2020 and you broke the seal off on whatever you did and started whatever you started, you cannot slow this motherfucker down. Like there's no escaping it. And the worst part about it is that you quite literally cannot escape it at all. Like you had a plan, a foolproof plan. And we're watching them try and go and take shit from other people to protect their own asses. When in reality, all you had to do was fucking not do what y'all did.
Right. Seriously.
Be fair. Treat people right. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I agree. And listen, I'm a firm believer that we were gonna get to this place regardless.
Mhm.
They just happened to speed up the process because they became greedy. They became money hungry. They became baby hungry. They became bloodthirsty, pursuing the fountain of youth, pursuing
Yep.
just everything. They just wanted everything all at the same goddamn time because finally they got into power. Their party got into power. The people that thought like them got into power. So now that the train is starting to become a train wreck, as smooth as you thought it was starting off, and when I mean starting off, back when he first got president, he thought things were going to be just as smooth this time around, and it wasn't.
Oh no.
It hasn't been smooth.
It's always concerning, and I've been saying it since he got in the office. The first year is going to be a bunch of bullshit. It's going to be a bunch of things that are meant to make you emotionally terrified and to make you
exhausted.
Do things, exhaust you. Do things out of fear. It's all energy harvesting. Whatever they are feeding, they're doing so off of your energy. And whatever it is that they are feeding, it is a million times worse in greed than they could ever be. And they are fully aware that the clock is ticking, and eventually that thing, whatever they are feeding, is going to eat them.
Agreed.
It's going to eat them.
And like,
so they're. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and like, just to piggyback off of that, it's just time. Every 250 years in a kingdom, it collapses. And why? Because it goes through these phases where it's socialist and for the people, and then it becomes more greedy and greedy and greedy until we get to this point. And then you throw in technology on top of that to control, because the more technology you have that you control, the more control you have over the people. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is just a bit, again, I'm going to be a firm believer in this. We are 30 minutes in, actually right now, 45 minutes in Terminator Part 1.
Yeah.
We're 45 minutes in.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Okay. We are deep in this motherfucker.
Way deep.
And it's a lot of people that just think that this is going to be done and over with, and things are going to go back to the way that, bitch, no. No. Remember when y'all thought that back in 2024? Remember everybody, things would go back to the way they was? Remember in 2020? Joe Biden got into office and we were like,
oh, things are going to go back great.
Yes, and then wow, blackout, COVID. COVID, gotcha, bitch.
And got us hard.
Got us real bad. Life as we know it will never be the same. It will never be the same. Now, we will reach a point at some point in humanity where the peace will return, because people, things have to get worse, and they have to get consistently worse before we say, okay, I need to come up for air. Like, I need peace. So it has to be at a place of consistency and consistently worse before it actually gets any better. The good news about that is that you have the playbook in front of you on what to do and how to do this when you come across it. We're watching Iran show you in real time. I'm not the one to fucking play with. We're with the ancestors. They left you instructions. We're watching Iran do the exact same thing that the ancestors was doing. I'm not sure why you motherfuckers are still confused.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where else do we need to connect the dots for you? Pick up something outside the head to the white meat show.
That part.
Because guess what? NOLA, they wasn't going for that shit. Busting, cracking skulls, and they conjured. They did a bunch of conjuring. They started conjuring motherfuckers up.
Yep.
Okay. You come around here? You want to come around here? You want to play? Okay, let's play.
That part.
It sunk the city below sea level, but they was willing to risk it. They didn't give a fuck. They was willing to risk it. Charlotte, they didn't give a fuck. They ran down on them ICE agents. So even with the Strait of Hormuz, we have to collectively take lessons from that. Y'all not going to take lessons from our ancestors because we know that y'all just hating. And that y'all want so bad to be the ones who have been freed out of chains of oppression. Balls do it. But if you ain't gonna take no lessons from that, at least take lessons from Iran and what they're doing in the Strait of Hormuz. Shit, tell me what they do in the Strait of Hormuz, Buddha.
Well, they clapping that ass. Because even today, while the U.S. tried to lie about not getting their ass clapped in Kuwait, they did. They got that ass clapped. They did. And the thing is, what's crazy, Godiva, what's crazy is that Iran just admits, hey, we did this and this and this. Yeah. And the U.S. is like posting up these true socials. Fact check, Iran says this, but this is the truth. This did not happen. But then I turn around and I see you here. Because then I'm looking at these videos and these pictures and they're telling me otherwise.
And that's what's sad. Iran they not gonna tell you twice. I told you once, but bitch, I ain't gonna tell you twice. I saw you better than I can tell you.
Yes.
I said I beat that hoe ass.
Exactly. So when they said that they was whipping that ass in the Strait of Hormuz, they was whipping that ass in the Strait of Hormuz. Just like they got your U.S. Fifth Fleet, and you denied that shit, denied until the videos came out, and you couldn't deny that shit no more. So again, like you said, it's all propaganda because even though there is footage, because what's funny about Iran and Hezbollah, because Hezbollah has been doing this. Hezbollah will say, "Hey, we whipped their ass on the border. We did this," just like Iran. And then you see 24 to 48 hours later, there's footage following after their words. So they got receipts. And that's what's killing me. So
24 hours later, sometimes it'd be like
immediately,
literally an hour after the other party, like Kuwait. They played in Iran's face. They was like, oh, it wasn't even that bad. We intercepted the missile. Iran was like 2 hours later, because I was up when they dropped that video. They said, oh yeah. And literally sent that shit over to, the Iranian military spoof accounts. They went over to the Iranian military spoof X accounts. And they was like, well, what's this? Ain't this your shit? Ain't this your ear? It's fucked up, y'all. Play with me again. And then spent the bliss and hit Bahrain.
Yes.
In Erbil, in Kurdistan, Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
And just for good measure, smack the shit out of the UAE. Because bitch, I ain't forget about you. I'll beat your ass every time. This is a bad. I was like, no, that's real shit. That's real.
I got her good. They did get her good. They did get her good.
They got it. UAE thought she was safe this time.
She did.
Saudi Arabia ain't getting no. But bitch.
But here's the thing. The UAE thought that they were going to be slick because you know that they've been kind of like being mediators now. They've been like, oh no, don't do this, Lebanon. Oh no, Iran. But nope, you still got your ass smacked because you still committing genocide, bitch.
Not your fucking turban crooked. Now look at goofy as shit. I thought that's when you wearing that kafia turban on your head.
I'm saying. And didn't you just finish doing Hajj? Like, how dare you?
Exactly. Wow. Blocking the Palestinians from doing their pilgrimage to Mecca. That's
wild to me. I mean, for the third year in a row, cock blocked them from doing the pilgrimage. That is insane. That's insane.
They tightened the leash of the open air prison and closed every entrance and exit down, prevented them from doing their pilgrimage. The UAE assisted in that. Stop this shit when Iran run up in your shit. Because the Albus made it clear, I'm going to beat your ass when I fucking feel like it. Because I'm mad all over again. Even if you had nothing to do with it, I'm going to beat your ass. Because I'm mad.
And remember, Iran said that this war is not only for them, it's also for Lebanon, the Freedom for Lebanon, and the Palestinians in Gaza. So this is like trilateral. They're not fucking around. Like, you fuck with them, you fuck with us. And so this is why I love Iran and what they're doing, because they put the U.S. against the fucking wall and said, bitch, if you continue with fucking Lebanon, we're going in your ass. The ceasefire is for Lebanon and us, and including the Palestinians, because they want Hamas to have their ceasefire as well. So like I said, it's all trilateral throughout the region. That's why they're asking for the people in the region to unite against the Zionist propaganda, because they know that if they all come together, that shit is gonna crumble.
No, but they not asking. They tell them, either you nut the fuck up, you get up and you nut the fuck up, put that gun in your hand, or you gonna go down the flag. I tell you, listen, the Iranians that heard that call, they did not have to be told twice. They was like, shit, we was waiting on you guys. The Lebanese was like, for sure, you're right on. And then, you know, some of the Palestinians was like, well, I don't know. And they was like, you better get your ass up. I mean, get your punk ass up. And you better keep fighting. I know it's been a long fight, but listen, you better pick your punk ass up.
Do what you got to do.
Okay? Put that rock down. We not living in biblical times no more, my love. They using nuclear weapons. I'm going to need you to pick up something more heavier than that. And I'm going to need you to tote that motherfucker. Okay? Help me help you.
That's that part.
You. Do you hear me? You take a fucking soldier down with that rock. You wait till that motherfucker hit the ground. You grab his tool.
Exactly.
You get busy. You get outside and you get active with him. You don't just let him run up in your farm and take your shit. You see that drone? You shoot that motherfucker out the sky the way you see them Iranians shooting them fighter jets out the sky. You got it.
Booms. Agreed. Yeah, and I think it's again, Iran has the United States and Israel by their balls. It's sickening. It's like at this point,
40% of the world's trade. I got the motherfuckers in a headlock.
I mean, like Tinkerbell. I was about to say like Tinkerbell. Like, girl, like, and it's crazy. It's crazy how insane, or it's crazy how they're feeding Trump's mind, how they're feeding him this narrative that Iran is submitting to everything that the United... No. Why are you doing this to this man? Because y'all know he has dementia. And the faster you get him out of that goddamn seat, the faster you will get us out this goddamn situation. He's making it worse for us.
Listen, that man be falling asleep in the middle of negotiations. He be shitting on himself, farting in chairs. He be arguing with himself in a corner, having weird ass true social posts. If y'all don't put that man in a shady acres somewhere and let him live his days on, okay? Put that man up. He is tired. He's so damn tired. And Congress was like, nah, y'all cut this shit the fuck out. Cut it out. We look stupid in front of the whole world. Marco Rubio tried to tell a lie about it. He tried to fucking lie about it.
Girl, they got him good.
So what's this? Ain't that you having a conversation and him dead asleep? He's snoring, Marco. We can hear him through the fucking thing. I'll come there and slap shit out you.
And then they showed a clip. They said, look at how they're talking about us around the world. Marco Rubio had to sit there like with his booster chair. You know he had a little booster chair because he can't sit. He can't sit looking past the table like this. So he got a little booster chair. And you know he was looking salty as hell because we are looking dumb. We're looking dumb on all fronts, and it's looking ridiculous. Like at this point, where the fuck is the vice president at? JD Vance is somewhere looking for the best eyeliner that he can find from Maybelline because he's probably got a collab with MAC Cosmetics coming up in the fall or something. Like, what are we doing? Where's everybody that's important in these meetings? And I'm glad that they called out Marco Rubio, saying that he should have been out in the negotiations, but he was at a UFC fight with Donald Trump while Kushner and these two other people from the United States that we sent weren't even called to be in this office. What are we doing?
JD Vance, let me say something. JD Vance had no intentions on actually being a president, to join
he sure did.
Vice president. He had no intention.
He didn't.
He was like, bitch, I'm trying to be Kamala. I'm trying to show for the meetings and be loved by everybody but do no work. I didn't sign up for this shit. Yeah, why the fuck you wait until I get into the office? That like y'all want to go to war? Why? I didn't sign up for this. I just wanted to be a celebrity. I didn't ask for this. This was just the easiest way. It was the fastest track. Everybody knows that, white supremacy gets directed to the top. Do you remember Justin Trudeau?
Yes.
And all of this just in Canada couldn't make a decision. And every time the media would run to Justin Trudeau's office, he would look like he was in distress. The going out. God, like, why y'all keep asking me questions? They had that man so stressed, he quit before the end of his term.
He did.
He was like, look.
He was gone. He was like, listen, I'm out this bitch.
Look, stop fucking asking me questions. My term is up in 6 months. Consider me, this is my Friday. This is my 2 weeks notice. Stop asking me questions. Ask them.
But wait, didn't he start dating Katy Perry like as soon as he quit?
Katy Perry, everyone's holding me down.
Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm back. Sorry.
And they said that they loving the lives. I was saying that Justin Trudeau, that's how JD Vance is acting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he goes and asks JD Vance, JD, he be like, what the fuck?
But you know what? JD Vance is nothing but still a lazy fat dude on the inside. Because I used to be big. I used to be 215 pounds, and I'm 5'5" with brown eyes. Girl, what?
Got pregnant and lost 50 pounds.
I know that's
and then lost 22 more pounds after that.
I know that's right. For keeping it off. Shit, it ain't easy. But girl, let me tell you something. That's what JD Vance is. Like you said, he thought he was gonna be lazy and just walking in, not doing nothing. But you ain't shit. You cry for everything. I mean, he couldn't even last like doing Caroline Levitt's job. Now we got Dr. Oz.
He was stressed the fuck out. He don't even want to do his job. Because remember, Caroline Levitt was basically doing his job the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
She was basically doing his job. And he was just, I concur. What she said. He wasn't really given much substance.
Yeah.
It was mainly Caroline Levitt that was taking the brunt of everything.
Sure was.
Nowadays, the media runs down on him. He like, when the fuck is Karen coming back from Florida?
And you know what? Let me tell you something. I bet you that bitch is watching from her house with her new baby on her tit. She might not even come back.
Cracking the fuck up. That was her out right there. You see how they all jump and shit? That's her. She like, I'm on parental leave.
Watch her on a podcast. Watch. She gonna have her own podcast.
She gonna pop up her husband all of a sudden. She didn't have to keep that job because her husband had a inkling or an itch about a specific stock. And we're doing good. And I just want to stay at home and be a mom.
Right.
Live a more traditional lifestyle.
That or her husband dies and leaves her everything in his will.
Yeah. It's some kind of bullshit like that.
Something gonna happen. She's not gonna come back. And I don't want her to. I do not want her to, bitch. Keep your ass at home.
Let her be a mom, girl. You better off at home.
Yeah, because this shit's about to go down and she's still gonna get it. Yeah. But at least she won't get it as hard if she keep her ass at home.
Child. Seeing with the convo between Netanyahu and Trump was nothing more than a bunch of bullshit. We don't have to address it. It was nothing more than bullshit.
Attention grab.
Literally. Theatrics. If y'all don't have an actual audio of what took place, keep that shit on the fucking playground. We don't give a shit.
Period. And you know what? We need to be careful because Axios and them they be reporting shit just to egg shit on. I feel like they be pushing out that propaganda. So just be a little bit alert. I know
there are propagandists that are connected to the White House that are given certain information, and then the algorithm quite literally is like they spread it like the Red Sea and force it to the surface so that we all have to see it. And that's why it spread so fast. Whereas like we didn't find out what was going on in Albania for like a week had passed by. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the propaganda that feels theatrical, it is.
Yep.
Like what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and how Candace Owens blew the lid off of how the influencers that went to talk about the White House Correspondents' Center and was supposed to draw attention to Erica Kirk and the video of her crying and doing a cry. That shit was crazy. Erica, give up the career in acting, girl. You're giving away all the information.
Seriously. Not to mention, they caught her up with, she got a new billionaire boyfriend. They caught her. Man, that coochie was throbbing because she was at the Beverly Hills Hotel with this man.
that little pussy been everywhere.
That CIA pussy?
That little pussy gets around. Do you hear me? That little pussy be here, there, everywhere. I ain't mad at it because if her coochie talk that, Beverly Hills,
I don't know.
That girl,
I don't know. I don't know. That CIA pussy might be getting HPV real soon if she don't stop.
Who's to say she don't already have it? She don't give a fuck like that. Nothing like that. But gotta be good because they created a role within the CIA just to help protect her.
They did. They sure did.
They created a whole job, a random job for her. So, no, she's our best eater. We can't let her go. She gives the best top. We can't.
Not the best eater.
Favorite eater.
And when we mean eater, we mean booty hole eater because we all know they like getting bent over.
Eating all of it. Eating it all. Toes, and
literally take them through there. Take them through there.
It don't matter. She eats it all. She's somebody at the top's favorite eater. JD Vance.
Oh, now bend it over and bust it wide open.
And she was talking about she was pregnant. Then Usha was like, "Uno reversa, bitch, back to you. This my man."
But wait, here's the thing. Where's Erica's baby? Where's Erica's baby? She said she was pregnant. It's been 9 months. It's past 9 months. Where is the baby?
Aborted the fuck out that baby the same way she aborted that marriage. Toss that shit.
Not so.
Well, that plan's blown to smithereens. Usha got pregnant. We know he ain't leaving her. Because remember, after that whole pregnancy scandal situation, he just disappeared.
Sure did.
He disappeared. And that was right after Usha was like, I'm pregnant.
Yep.
Uno first, bitch. What you thought this was? This is my man. And I don't love that man, but bitch, this is my bag.
She did the Monica and Brandy.
Hey, she did what I respect it. Usha, I respect it. You got my respect.
I know that's right.
You had to do. You held it down. You understand? But again, Erica is his favorite eater.
Yep.
He's going to put her somewhere.
Yep.
He can't just because she got the secrets. She got the bag of bones and the bag of secrets.
He can't get rid of her on the roster.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. For some reason, I don't know why I keep on having some issues with my live, but like we said, oh, no, it didn't. It said it cannot connect. Let's try this again. All right, y'all. Stick with me. Stick with me. How you guys doing out there? I hope you guys are doing great. Hi. We're back again.
Issues and technical difficulties, they happen every day.
Cali. I hate it here.
They is hating. Who's that?
I think they tapping into my shit. We talking hardcore parkour because it's been twice since they done tapped. And this never happens. I'm going to tell you, I never lose connection. I'm on my apartment Wi-Fi and I never lose connection. Why would I lose connection on my apartment Wi-Fi?
It's usually my shit that be losing connection.
Yeah. They on to us, but we on to them, bitch. Anywho, shit about that Erica Kirk, we on her too, bitch.
Yeah. Girl, we know you their favorite eater.
And she eating all the booty holes, including Dukiana's. I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
Ooh, but girl, there's one thing that I did want to bring to attention.
Okay, then we gonna wrap.
Okay. One thing that I wanted to bring to attention is this Cyrus Carmack Belton case that just wrapped up the other day. The 14-year-old boy in Columbia, South Carolina, who was killed in 2023 by a store owner, Rick Chow, and his son, who they accused of robbing or stealing water and which they did not prove it was in the damn cameras that he did not take any water, but they still chased him down the street, a whole football field, and he ran out of his shoes, and they still shot him in the back. And so this gasoline station owner, he was acquitted from the case, and so everyone in South Carolina is pissed off, as they rightfully should be pissed off, um, because
So that's
because it's literally bringing again, you got to think about what the community has gone through with trauma, and so this is bringing up trauma again. But trust me, they went straight to that gas station and wrecked the shit out of the gas station. However, the gas station has new owners, and they put out a statement stating that they're not connected with Rick Cho and his family, that they're the new owners. But people in the community are stating, why would someone purchase this gas station that committed a crime, or buy it off of someone that committed a crime, and you're still promoting this gas station? Why not sell it to either someone in the neighborhood, in the black community, that can actually bring actually wealth into the community, or tear it down and build a park, like, so that it won't be a vision of hurt every time you pass through it. Like, I can't even imagine what it feels like to pass by there now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a reminder of racism, a reminder of inequality, a reminder that black people are nothing. That's how the system looks at them, like nothing. Their lives don't matter at all.
not just that, but they're also promoting people of other races to be able to get away with doing
Correct.
this shit. Like what we've seen in the Trayvon Martin case, and the exact
Mhm.
similarities, parallels that we also saw in the case that happened with an Asian store owner in a black neighborhood in South Central LA, or in LA, and the exact same thing, that she accused her of stealing an orange juice when the girl hadn't even left the store yet.
Yes.
She opened it in the store, but she was walking to the counter to pay for it, and the lady was like, you're stealing, and then tries to shoot her, which is exactly why the girl tries to leave and leaves the orange juice there.
Mhm.
And she's like, just keep it, like it's not a big of a deal. So seeing this happen consistently in black neighborhoods, we know how this is going to trickle down, and how it's going to then cause more of a stir. And we also know that the verdict was done intentionally to cause more division.
Yep.
That verdict was given intentionally to cause more division. Here's the thing, though. I don't think that this is going to go the way that they think it's going to go. I think that man is going to be dealt with by the community, the court of public law. Okay, that man is going to be dealt with.
Yep.
Because that's just how the universe works.
Yep.
You get all here, but you still got to answer to the universe. Even if you did get locked up, you still got to answer. You still got to answer to the natural law. You still got to answer to natural law, right? They're going to deal with that man. But to the people who purchased that gas station, you knew what you were doing when you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid as fuck for doing some shit like that. And you know for a fact, they're going to keep destroying that store. They're going to keep destroying that store. You know, we know it. You're trying to get some kind of whatever money out of it, or whatever you need, a leg up, whatever the case may be. Baby, all money ain't good money. And you
That's
know
right.
Exactly doing that. There's some real pain in the death of somebody's baby attached to that store. And you decided to purchase it from that man, knowing the history behind what happened and what took place. That's your fault. You gotta know South Carolina gonna show the fuck up and show out behind that baby. You have to. You have to.
Agreed.
Too much has gone down throughout history, the slave trade, everything. Too much has gone down in South Carolina. It is well beyond sensitivity. It is, you should know better by now. And it's so bad that even the white folks know better.
Yep.
In South Carolina, don't agitate that situation. You're gonna make it worse. Don't do that. It's gonna start an all-out war. It's gonna start a brawl. And you went and agitated the situation by purchasing that store and then releasing a statement instead of just closing the store down and saying, you know what, I think we made a bad decision.
Yep.
We need to sell this property and just move on. You made a public statement. As if people don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Somebody died. Somebody died as a result of that store. And what happened there? We don't give a fuck. Sell it if I were you. sell it.
I
Because
agree.
what happens after that, it's on you, Bookie.
I agree. And it's like a smack in the face to the community because how dare you buy this place, which again is a reminder of a tragedy and trauma within the community. You buy this place and you're profiting off the same people that were hurt off of this situation. Like it's insane how insensitive people can be. You know what I'm
And you bought
saying?
it cheap. You bought it cheap.
Yes.
Like in a house that somebody was murdered in, like a murder
Yes,
suicide.
exactly.
You know what I mean? It's got the same energy attached to it.
Yeah, and
You bought dirt.
there was no respect to even like if you were new owners, at least come into the community and be like, hey, we're the new owners. What do you guys need us to do for y'all?
Set up a visual.
Yes.
For that life.
Yes.
Collect donations.
Correct.
And set up something. Create a foundation that allows the kids in that community to come there and have a job there and do something productive. Pour back into that community.
Exactly.
Is in the pit, in the depths of pain to ask for grace. That don't make sense. You had nothing to do with it. You inserted yourself into that.
Exactly.
You know what's happening there. And because it was a quick money grab, you're asking people to give you grace because you're the new owners. No one gives a fuck.
Exactly.
A life was taken. And the community is impacted by this in the worst way possible. They're in pain. They're grieving. And you chose now.
I agree. And I think their statement was full of shit too. Their statement was full of shit because they were saying like it was more so like, oh, please don't hurt our store. We have nothing to do with this. Blase. But it was never like, I am deeply sorry. There was no like, I'm so sorry that this happened in this community. They didn't bring any resolution to it, is what I'm saying.
There was no genuinity in the statement either. I'm deeply sad, and despite me not knowing the history, I'm deeply sad that a life of a baby was taken long before it should have been. Racism is not something that we stand for. You didn't say anything of the such of the sort. There was no PR done. There was no genuinity. There was nothing of the likes of which that warranted you to feel like I'm other. I'm other category. I have nothing to do with this, especially since you put the statement out when you quite, like I said, you could have just shut the fuck up and sold it.
Exactly.
But to release the statement and you didn't say nowhere near the right things, now they're going to come back and they're going to do worse to that story. I need you to know that they're going to do worse to that story. Because one, your ass shouldn't have been there in the first place. That shit should have been a visual and it should have been a memorial site.
Yep.
It's visual and a memorial site because that was the last place that baby was alive. Not only did you do that, you waited until they were in the midst of pain to put yourself first because you invested your money into that, knowing that you shouldn't have done that.
Exactly. All at the cost of a young man dying. And I think that that's what people need to realize. It was at the cost of a 14-year-old boy. Like, I don't think... I tried to talk about this without crying because no one will understand what it is to have to tell a little black boy or a little black girl, hey, you can't put your hoodie on your head. Hey, you can't do this. You can't do that. And they're like, hey, but I don't understand. I'm just a normal kid. I'm trying to be like my friends. People will not understand that. And I tell that to my nephews and nieces every day. These are little black kids that I tell them every day. And y'all growing up fast in a society that does not look or treat you the same way. You guys are not looked at as a person. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, like, again, I'm sorry for getting emotional, but every time I talk about that, it just literally gets me emotional because no one will ever know unless you are a black mother or a black father to tell your black child, you can't do the same things as a regular child. Black children have to grow up faster than other children. Society.
There is a scene that still to this day aches at my soul. The scene where Olivia from, Scandal, And her father is talking to her. And she's a grown woman. And he's, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? And every person of color remembers around 10, 8, 9, 10, having that exact same conversation, having parents sit them down and having them tell you that you're not like everybody else. There are certain things that you cannot do. Yes, you cannot have your hoodie up and be blasting rap music and can't be acting a parquet animal. You can't be acting a fool. We all had that soul crushing moment of learning where we stood in the hierarchy and not understanding at that age, but now understanding as an adult that it was literally protection. It was literally to protect us. We all have had that scene. So it broke me down into tears in the same way it's breaking down that these babies are still struggling. Still facing the same things. And I'm so great. Sorry, I'm being relieved right now. Or like, are you done yet? I'm gonna text her that we're wrapping up. Knowing that little boy's parents probably had that same conversation with him, thinking that was enough, and he never made it home. For a lot of us, that is our everyday reality of not knowing if our child is going to be chased out of the store, or worse, our child is going to be, the minute the teacher turns her back, the TA is going to be choking your child, and you have to put a camera in his hair in order to find out what's happening to him. We just don't know. But what we will know that we have to have these conversations with kids for a reason. And I firmly believe that Scene and Scandal was put on television on purpose to give them a bird's eye view as to how we are brought up and how it follows us all the way into adulthood, just like it's making you emotional right now. Because you yourself have had the same conversation. And there's been some times where you didn't know you was going to make it home, but you did. But for that boy, it was that quick. You didn't make it back home. It's a reality that they don't have to fear or live under.
Which again, that's why we got to look out for each other. Watch out for each other and always protect each other and have each other's back. Solidarity is a huge deal today. I think it's the most priceless thing that you can have is have solidarity, but also to be willing to understand and learn. Shut the fuck up and learn. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to learn what the other person is struggling with in order for you to help them out of the struggle. And, again, the conversations are heavy in a lot of households, and I'm glad that we are being able to bring this up in the podcast because, again, we have to reiterate and remind people that not every person is privy to the same lifestyle and the same upbringing and the same privileges as other people do. So we have to be mindful of that. And again, this case right here with Cyrus Carmack Belton, I mean, is just another example of other examples that we have had throughout history that, again, this society wasn't made for us. It wasn't built for us. You know what I'm saying? So, again, just do everything in love from here on out. Just do everything in love. That's all you can do. Teach in love and bring out the message in love because shit is getting heavy. Shit is getting hard, but
we're going to be here to keep y'all heat above water.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to be here to talk about the hard things, but also bring you back to the light because that's our job.
You got it.
So without further ado, it's been real with y'all. Love you so much, Boona. Thank you for bringing me back to the light today because I was feeling frustrated. Okay?
I got you. I'm glad.
Okay, we done had some laughs, some tears. We done did it all.
Sure did.
Now, if you like this live, you give us some comments and some shout outs. Also, put a lot of work into the graphics on the ads. So make sure y'all share with y'all moms, y'all brothers, y'all cousins. Okay, let them know. I'm going to be on live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you show up and show out for them. All right.
You got it.
All right. With that being said, what do I say after every video? Don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs. Don't do anything your girl could die with what do. You got something you want to tell the people?
Sure do. You know, baby, it's getting litty like a titty all over the goddamn world. God damn. Toss that ass, shake them titties.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Oh, that's my cue. I love y'all down.
Time to go. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.